Hey everybody, it's Rory from ANSgear. We're upstairs with the new V2 version of the Storm Fan. We'll talk about what's different or why it's a V2, and then we'll put one on. So I've got a goggle up here, and then I've got the V2 Storm Fan up here. So if you picked up a Storm Fan before for your Zero goggle, your CRBN ZERO system, it was just this piece right here. All right, so you just had this little section of the Storm Fan, and you needed to install it on a part that they provided for you in the goggle. Now, it comes already on that foam bridge piece right there, and you just drop it right in. So let's open up a goggle. I've got a Fade Blood less right here. Here's our extra lens. Here's our goggle right here. And then you got this piece inside there. So this piece has our visor setup, or our brow setup here that accommodates the visor. It's got the magnets in it so that we can go ahead and put our visor on top of there. Now this is the part that on the old version, you removed this right here. So this would pop up and off like this, and you would mount the fan on here, put some screws in through the bottom, and then you would install this into the goggle. Well, they've already done that work for you. This is mounted onto the brow piece. It's got the new foam on the back of it. You put the battery in. It's got the magnets already set up. So they're making it easier for you to get it into the goggle. So I'm going to take this piece and put it back, since we don't need it, because it comes done for us, baby. And then I'll leave that out because we're going to use that. All right, so that's going to go over there. Now on our new V2 fan setup, we're still using the same battery size, which is the 123A battery. So it's a very common camera battery, electronics battery. You can find them pretty much anywhere. This is going to drop inside here like that. And then on the back side, you have a little switch right here. When we flip it on, it's got a little light, and it's ready to go. Now, you can barely hear it. If I have it up here, I can hear it. I gotta hear a slight little hum. If I kind of cover it up like I had the top of the goggle on, it's a little bit louder. And I'm sure if I had a lens here and then a face mask, I could hear it a little bit better, but it's really not that loud. And I can definitely feel it blowing on my face. My goggle's off, I can feel it across my nose, across my eyes, across my eyebrows, across my cheeks. I can feel it pushing air down, which is what you want. You want to get that cool air in and get that air circulating around in your goggle if you've got an issue with fogging up. It really comes down to where you play, I think, and how you breathe. If you're a mouth breather in your goggles, then you might have that more of an option or an issue with fogging up. All right, so to put it in, we're going to remove the top foam piece from the original goggle and replace it with this one. The easiest way to do that is to take the lens out. So we're going to undo both of our straps. We're going to pop our lens forward. We're going to get our lens out of there. Now, on the bottom, you can see we've got these two tabs right here. Those need to pop out. And then we've got these two hooks on the bottom. They need to do that. Easiest way for me to get these out is I get my fingers underneath and I push up. So I pop it up like this. Then I work my way back and I bring it off there. So here's those two little hooks we were talking about right there. You can see them on each side. You have the same kind of hooks on the one you're replacing it with. So we're going to go in the same way. So we're going to come down and hook it around. So you can see, if I hold this sideways, this hook, you can see it come in right there, and it hooks right underneath there. You can see that. So we're going to make sure we get that on both sides. All right, so we got our hook in there. We got our hook over here. Now we want to make sure that these two tabs right there, that's the same tabs that are right there. We're going to make sure that they go through those little slots right there. So again, make sure our hooks haven't come out. Hook's still good. We're going to push down, get everything to kind of snap under this upper lip of the goggle frame right there. And then we're going to come around and look and make sure that these two tabs get through those little holes. All right, so now they're in the holes right there. We're snapped in everywhere. I'm gonna do one last thing by reaching behind the foam right here and pushing into the foam to make sure that those two tabs are pushed as far through as they can go. Like that, and you hear it give it a little pop right there, and it pops in, and now it's locked in place. Our battery is now locked in place. It cannot fall out from how we put it in there because there's this support bridge right there, so it can't fall out. And then we can still get to the on-off button, which is right there on the top. All right, from there, now we'll put our lens back in. Push our lens in, get a little microfiber so you can push on it without scratching or damaging it. Put that side in, that side in, and there we go. We are ready to rock with our fan. Fan is on. I can hear it when I bring it up. I can hear like a zzz. I don't know if you can hear that up there. You can. If you can't, even better. But there you go. Super simple, super easy to install, super easy to mount up. Less screws to deal with now because it's already done for you. You just need to drop it in. Makes it really easy. If you have an issue with your goggle fogging up, or you just want to get some fresh air into your goggle, it feels nice. Look at the version 2 Storm Fans. They're available on the website. If you've got a Zero goggle from CRBN, pick one of these up. You'll trust me. You'll love it. Get one at ANSgear.com.